Knight's Kingdom presents Erron Black, Blood, Bullets, and Betrayal. Written by Timothy Yakoubek. A mysterious man with a tattered hat and a long cloak rides his horse across the desert into a small town, his eyes squinting against the harsh sun that beats down relentlessly, casting a warm golden glow across the landscape, a slight breeze in the air. As the man enters the town, he looks to the pedestrians, who all give him dirty looks. The man stops at the town's bar and gets off his horse. He then takes off his cloak and steps foot in the bar. The room turns quiet, and everyone stares him down as he walks toward the front counter. Floorboards creak below his feet. He sits down and taps his fingers on the table.
Well, come on. What's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here?
You're not welcome here, Erron.
I'm looking for a man named Dannen. Got any ideas where he might be?
I said you need to leave. Now go.
Let's just say the guy owes me a debt, and I aim to collect it.
Enough!
Whoa, easy there, partner. No need for the hostility. Just let me know where he is, and I'll be on my way. No one gets hurt. Except for him, of course.
You killed my brother.
Did I now? Oh, damn. I am sorry. It sure is hard to keep track after all.
Go to hell.
Erron squints his eyes with a serious expression. Suddenly, 3 men get up from their chairs and draw their guns on Erron, all pointing at his head. Erron sighs.
You know, I really thought you'd be smarter, honestly.
There's no escaping this one, Erron.
Yes.
What?
Erron lights up from his stool and draws a pistol from his holster, striking down the 3 men in a split second. All simultaneously drop to the floor after perfectly being shot in the head. Erron twirls his gun and places it back in his holster. Erron turns back around to the bartender and puts his hands on his waist.
Now that we have that cleared up, you ready to tell me what Dannen is, or do I have to start bashing your skull in with my boot?
The bartender hesitates.
I don't have all day. Spill.
He's sitting in the left corner.
A bullet flies through the bartender's chest, and his body slides down the wall.
They shot me instead, but I ain't complaining.
Erron spins around and starts firing at Dannen, who manages to run out unscathed. Erron follows after him and pushes a nearby bystander to the floor in the process. The sun now beginning to set, and the sky colored orange. Erron makes it outside to see that his horse has been taken by Dannen.
You lucky bastard.
Erron spots a carriage that is slowly moving along the side of the road and shoots the man driving in the head. A woman sitting next to the man who was driving screams. The man falls out. Erron runs and slides underneath the carriage to the driver's side and sits down next to the woman.
You might want to step off, darling. No? Okay.
Erron pushes the woman out of the carriage and then whips the horses. The carriage speeds up and a chase between Erron and Dannen ensues, both dodging obstacles and taking shots at each other.
Where's my money, pal?
Erron takes a shot at Dannen that lands in his right shoulder.
You'll get your bounty when the deal is done.
Dannen turns around and throws a Molotov cocktail that lands in Erron's carriage, causing it to catch on fire. The horses panic, and Erron quickly jumps off. Dannen makes a left turn on his horse, and the carriage crashes into the building in front of him, causing a small explosion.
hell's in that carriage?
Erron continues the chase on foot and spots Balin ahead of him, headed towards a moving train. Erron lines up his shot and makes a split decision.
Sorry, Bessie.
Erron shoots his horse, forcing Balin to fall off and hit the ground. But before being able to confront him, Erron is tackled to the ground by a nearby bystander.
God damn it, get the hell off me!
Erron punches the man in the face and manages to shoot him in the leg. Erron gets back up, but he is too late. Balin now waving to him from a train car, gliding away.
Shit.
Erron stands on the deserted train platform, watching as the train carrying Balin disappears into the horizon. The flickering flames from the earlier explosion cast an eerie glow on his face. He holsters his gun, the gravity of the situation sinking in.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Erron surveys the surroundings, noting the silence that has settled over the town. The distant sounds of the train whistle echo through the desert. As Erron turns to leave, he spots the wounded bystander he shot in the leg, crawling towards cover. Erron approaches, a mix of irritation and indifference on his face.
You're a persistent one.
No, please, spare me. I can't tell you which train is headed.
I already know.
Erron shoots the wounded bystander, a gasp from the crowd of people. Erron then glances around, seeing that the town's hostility has escalated. The remaining onlookers peer at him from behind windows and corners.
About time I'm leaving.
Erron heads towards the outskirts of the town, the setting sun casting long shadows. On his way out, he manages to acquire a new horse that he steals from a stable.
Come on, boy, let's go.
Erron rides out into the desert, headed towards where he last set up camp for himself. Erron sits lonely at his campsite in the vast open desert, looking into the fire in front of him. Erron pulls out a worn-out map from his pocket, studying it under the moonlight.
Where do I go from here? Part of me wants to hunt down Balin as fast as possible. Well, maybe I should head to the parlor house, get some real shelter, and also see how Matt is doing. What do you think?
The horse sneezes. Erron looks back at his map. Suddenly, a strange noise is heard from behind Erron's tent. He quickly gets up and points his revolver in the direction of the noise. Nothing there.
Hello, Erron.
Erron turns around and sees an old man with a long gray beard standing a few feet away from him.
Stay still or I'll fill you up with lead. Now, who exactly are you?
Just a man who's about to make an offer you won't refuse.
And what will that be?
The man snaps his fingers, and suddenly, a large green portal opens up beside him.
I'll offer you the chance to escape this realm, to join me in our world.
The hell's in our world? And why would I want to go there?
Our world and your world, known as Earth Realm. Among my people are just two of many realms in our universe. Our world is a realm of endless possibilities, power, and riches. A place where your skills and morals will be revered, not scorned.
And if I refuse?
Erron grips the handle of his revolver, a decision looming in the air.
Refusing would simply be unwise, Erron Black. You won't find true sanctuary anywhere else. That I can promise. The choice is yours.
Alright, I'll take you up on your offer, crazy wizard man. Not like life around here is getting any more interesting.
The mysterious old man motions his hands for Erron to enter the portal. Erron slowly nods his head and walks through the portal. Erron looks around and sees the new strange landscape of Outworld. Vibrant colors and several unique varieties of races and creatures.
This'll sure take some time getting used to. So, you know who I am. What's your name? Hello?
Erron turns around to see the portal now almost closed, not being able to fit back through it, as the unknown man is still on the other side, smiling, looking on at Erron.
Hey, this was the deal?
The portal only allows one entry. I have an alternative way of getting back. Do not worry, we'll be meeting again soon.
The portal closes completely.
Time to blend in.
Erron puts on his mask and tilts down his hat, now perched over his eyes. He walks through the crowded streets of Outworld with his head down. Erron cautiously navigates through the vibrant and alien landscape of Outworld. The multicolored skies and bizarre creatures captivate his attention. As he moves through the bustling streets, he attracts curious glances from the diverse inhabitants of this realm.
Well, this is one hell of a change of scenery.
Erron makes it through the thick crowd and into a dark alley-like area. But when he looks up, he sees a group of strange-looking men and creatures blocking the way in front of him. Two that stand out the most are a lizard-like creature and a man with a mask and hook swords.
You lost, cowboy? It's not often we see someone like you around here.
I'll pop you before you can run.
You'll be dead before you draw.
Count of 3.
Very quickly, Erron draws his gun, and Kabal reacts by using his speed to knock the gun out of Erron's hand with his hook sword. Large sparks fly. Two combatants fight one another in a dirty arena surrounded by a wired fence as a crowd of spectators roar in the background. After some back and forth between the two fighters, one of them wins with several punches to the face as the other fighter collapses to the ground. The crowd erupts in excitement. The winner turns around and looks up at Kano with a straight face, a large muscular man with an eye patch and orange hair, and the leader of the Black Dragon clan. Kano sits on his throne above the arena, looking displeased. His right-hand man, Kabal, stands beside him.
Boo!
The crowd gets louder and begins to chant.
Finish them!
Kano and the winner look at each other.
No, they're already hurt. I'm not gonna...
A large bullet, shot by Kano, blasts off her face. Blood flies and her lifeless body falls to the ground. The other fighter gets up immediately after seeing this and kneels down to Kano.
Thank you, King Kano. I will.
Ah, and he's dead. Talk about a boring fight.
Erron wakes up in a large dark room, a gravel floor and stone walls. The crowd is faintly heard behind the walls. He tries to stand up, only to notice his hands have been chained to the wall and his guns are missing. Erron sighs. A large heavy metal door opens to his left. Kabal stands in front of it.
Good, you're finally awake.
I'm not dead.
You would be if I wanted it.
Kabal walks over to Erron and cuts off the chains with his hook swords.
Now get the hell up. It's your turn.
Turn?
You'll see.
Kano sits on his throne. He yawns. The crowd chanting his name. Kano stands up from his throne.
All right. Quiet down, you mugs.
Kano looks around at his crowd and raises his hands in the air.
It's time. for our final fight of the night. Let's hope it's a good one.
A new fighter, wielding a sickle, enters the arena with an eerie grace.
Introducing new... Hold on a sec. Am I reading this right? Introducing Noob Sailboat.
Kano and the crowd erupts in laughter. Noob Sailboat remains silent.
The hell kind of name is that? Well, Noob Sailboat, you better put on a good show for us, or else I might have to come down there and give you a proper beating myself.
I shall do no less, my king.
And such an ugly voice to go along with your ugly name. Perfect.
Kabal and another guard escort Erron to the arena. The other guard opens the fence door.
Time to show us what you got, cowboy.
The guard slams the fence door shut and locks it. Erron looks to his opponent, then up to Kano with a serious expression.
Oh, look what we have here. A fellow Earth roamer. If you survive, I'd love to hear your story, mate. Kabal didn't mention you in our plans for the evening. The name's Kano. And you are?
My name is Erron Black. What the fuck is this place?
Well, Erron, this is a Black Dragon Fight Club. You're here for tonight, for our entertainment. Now I know you're new, so I'll outline the cardinal rule, our only rule. No matter what you fight, to the very end, no weakness shall be tolerated. Now, let the bloodshed begin!
The crowd's excitement intensifies.
Prepare to meet your end, Earthrealmer. I plan on making it slow.
Damn, your voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
It'll be the last thing you hear.
Hell no.
Fight!
Erron and Noob circle each other, both wary of the other's abilities. Noob's sailboat moves with a ghastly swiftness, his attacks precise and deadly. Erron, who is used to having a gun by his side, is faced with a pivotal challenge and attempts to keep a distance. The crowd roars with excitement as the two fighters exchange blows. Noob Sailboat, however, seems to possess an otherworldly agility that catches Erron off guard. Erron grits his teeth, determined not to be humiliated. The crowd's cheers reach a fevery pitch as Erron struggles to adapt to the supernatural onslaught. Kano watches with amusement, confident that his entertainment for the night is far from over.
What's wrong, Black? Are you nothing without your toys?
Drop that oversized hook, and maybe I can help you shut that 10-gallon mouth of yours.
Noob slams his sickle to the ground and rushes at Erron. Erron dodges out of the way, and Noob crashes into the fenced perimeter. The crowd applauds. The fight moves on, now more evenly matched. Both combatants exchanging hits. Erron charges Noob and dropkicks him into the side of the fence, knocking it down. The crowd scrambles and the fight moves outside the arena.
Should I?
No. No, this is getting good.
Erron attacks with a swing kick, but Noob is quick to grab his leg, learning from his mistake earlier, and throws him into a pile of boxes. The boxes filled with dynamite. Erron gets an idea and ignites a stick with a lighter from a nearby crowd attendant smoking. Erron throws the stick of dynamite at Noob's face. Noob blocks with his arms, but is still knocked back from the blow, and so are nearby bystanders. The blow causes Erron's hat to hop off his head for a second, but he twists it back on. Noob now dizzy and vulnerable, Erron goes in for a sliding kick, and pops up with an uppercut that takes off Noob's sailboat's head, ripping out his spine in the process. Blood splatters. Noob's body falls to the ground. The crowd erupts.
Buzzard bait.
Oh, now that was brutal. Am I right? Bravo.
Erron puts his hat back on, and grabs Noob's sailboat's spine off the ground by the jaw of his skull. Erron confidently walks back into the arena and looks up at Kano and Kabal. He raises Noob's head in victory. The crowd cheers Erron's name. Erron drops the head and bashes it into the ground with his boot.
I want my guns back.
You and I are gonna talk.
Erron, Kabal, Kano, and a few of his men regroup in one of their hideouts. Erron stands up against the wall with his arms crossed.
What you did out there? Gotta admit, pretty badass.
Need to prove a point. Now, can I get my guns back?
Now, hold on just a second. Can't we have a nice little chat first? Need to know you won't just put a bullet through my head. You know, considering we kidnapped you.
Guess I could do that. But first, put yours away. Doesn't seem quite fair.
Fair enough.
Kano signals his men to put their weapons away.
Yours too.
Got nothing on me.
Left pocket.
Kano reaches into his pocket.
Huh. Had no idea this little guy was still even there. Got a great eye, mate.
I once nailed a hummingbird at 50 yards.
That's actually impressive.
Kano casually tosses his knife onto a nearby table.
So, how does an Aussie like you end up in our world?
You recognize my accent?
Spent a year there once. Didn't like it.
Spiders?
Yep.
Well, let's put it this way. I was a pirate. Got a bit too greedy. One day, Captain makes me walk the plank. Deserted island, creepy old guy, spooky portal.
And did this guy have
a long white beard? Say, we'll be meeting again real soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was probably 4 years ago. Sounds like we three got screwed over by the same magical prick.
We three?
Ah, right. No way of telling with a mask. Kabal here. Hails from the same land as you.
Although my people were first.
You're an Indian. What tribe?
The Akokisa.
Never heard of them.
People like you killed most of them. And we're natives, not Indians.
The way I see it, the land was never yours to begin with. Gonna have to battle a weak. Why should you have something you can't defend?
Kabal runs in a flash over to Erron and pins him against the wall.
You think you're strong, cowboy?
You know damn well I am.
That's enough, Kabal. Simmer down.
Kabal backs away from Erron.
You're about as ignorant as they come.
You know, I gotta ask. Why a cool mask?
Shit happens. Got burned. Not like you would understand.
The tone on Erron's face changes as he looks down.
I actually would to some extent. Happened right in front of me.
Erron and Kabal share a moment of unspoken understanding, the weight of their pasts hanging in the air.
I reckon that had something to do with how you end up here, didn't it? Come on. Still gonna hear your story, Mr. Erron Black.
I lost something dear to me that day. That's all there is to tell.
Erron stands closer to Kano with impatience.
Look, this conversation of ours doesn't seem to be going anywhere. You gonna tell me why I'm here exactly, or what?
Right to the point then. Erron, you already shown us you got the chops. Wanna join our clan? Become a black dragon?
Join your silly cult. Yeah, no thanks. I'd rather work alone.
And how's that working out for you? You really plan on venturing out world on your own? Look, we all got a score to settle with the same guy. We can work together. Make sure he pays for what he did. At least stick around a while. That's all I ask. Plus, well, give you these babies back.
Kano signals with his fingers, and one of Kano's men drops Erron's guns in front of him.
Fine. I'm not calling you king, though.
Works for me. Rojack will show you your room. Get some rest. Got a big day tomorrow.
You better not fuck anything up.
A dark, warehouse-like building. The sound of machinery and tools being used as Kano hums and taps his foot on the ground. Kano operates on a rough-looking Kabal. Kabal begins to wake up.
The fuck? What is this?
Hold on a minute, mate. Almost done.
Kabal begins to feel around his body. He not only feels his rough, burnt skin, but what feels like pieces of metal or steel are attached to him in several places.
No.
Kano puts down his tools and backs up a bit from Kabal.
There we go. Better than ever. How do you feel?
Kabal slowly reaches to feel his face. His fingers tap the mask, and his fingers tighten, gracing down the mask.
No. What have you done to me?
Turned you into the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at you.
I should be dead.
Oh, come on, Kabal. I wasn't gonna let you die that easy. We need you to help us win more fights. War's not over yet.
I could have had an honorable death. Now I'm a freak.
I think you'll realise soon the pros overweigh the cons. I even forgot to mention you got enhanced speed now. No one can touch you.
Kabal darts across the room, grabbing his hook swords, and runs back at Kano, holding one of his swords close up against his neck.
This won't change what I've become.
Mate, you're not just a guy with a gun anymore. You're a whole apex predator. Embrace the power. It's a gift.
Kabal presses down on Kano's neck with the blade.
This is a curse.
Hold on, Kabal. This is your second chance at life. A chance to make the people that did this to you pay. This is a whole new beginning for you. There's so much more you're capable of.
Kabal thinks on Kano's words and lowers the blade. Kabal looks on at his reflection from a mirror across the room. After a moment, Kabal dashes towards the mirror and shatters it. Erron, Kabal, Kano, and several other Black Dragon soldiers walk through a jungle-like forest, escorting a large shipping crate with supplies. Kabal drifts off unfocused.
Kabal, pay attention. Never know what could pop out here.
Kabal shakes his head and looks up. Erron walks up beside him.
So if you keep calling me Cowboy, does that mean I get to call you Speedy?
Not if you want to keep more eyes on Kano.
Who exactly is this Kotal Khan guy we're delivering to? What's in for us?
Kotal's a powerful warlord. Was once the ruler of Outworld till Shang took his place. Kano made a deal with Kotal that if he supplied him with enough help to overthrow Shang, they'll split rulership. Of course, Kano's real plan is to take it all for himself.
Good old backstab. Just gotta hope Cole's not thinking the same thing.
His dumbass won't see anything coming. And just as a word of advice, your bullets won't work on everything here.
Kabal notices Erron's footsteps behind him have stopped.
Erron?
Erron has seemingly disappeared into the forest. Kabal looks around. Out of nowhere, the zipping sound of bullets fly through the air, taking out 3 of the Black Dragon soldiers. Kano, Kabal, and the other 2 remaining soldiers come to a halt. Red lasers point towards their heads.
Well, that's not a polite way to say hello, Mavado.
A group of unknown foes walk into sight.
We'll start by taking those supplies. Then we'll send a message to Kotal Khan, written in your blood.
We don't bargain with red dragons.
We don't bargain. Period. These supplies are property of Kotal Khan.
The way I see it, those supplies are property of Shao Kahn. And you're outnumbered. So hand them over.
Nah, I'm good.
You'd rather die?
A gunshot is heard far in the distance, and the laser pointed at Kano's forehead vanishes.
Who said anything about dying?
In the dense jungle, Erron slowly crouches through the tall grass. He hides behind a tree and peers through the scope of his rifle. His keen eyes spot one of the Red Dragon soldiers, aiming at Kano's forehead.
Time to teach you boys some manners.
Erron fires at the soldier's head and kills him. He reloads his gun with a confident smirk on his face. Back at the standoff, Mavado looks angry and stressed.
God damn it, you're being hunted! Find him! Find him now!
Kabal runs to Mavado and knocks the radio out of his hand, breaking it. With his other sword, Kabal slices at Mavado's chest. Mavado scrambles to cover, covering his wound, and throws down a smoke bomb. Chaos ensues. The sound of gunshots. Red light shines through Kano's eye patch that turns into a large laser that he uses to attack the Red Dragon's men.
I don't need to see to kill you!
Kabal rapidly spins in a circle, diminishing the fog and deflecting bullets off his swords. Back in the jungle with Erron and the Red Dragon snipers, one of the soldiers watches the standoff from afar and listens through his radio.
God damn it, you're being hunted! Find him! Find him now!
The soldier watches as the cloud of smoke forms and turns around to look for Erron, but is immediately shot in the face by Erron as he turns around. Cut to another soldier as they walk through the jungle. Scanning around, they see no one and hear nothing but the faint ambience of nature. Out of nowhere, the soldier is shot in the knee. The soldier takes the hit and stays standing. They shoot at where they thought the bullet was fired from. Silence. The soldier looks around, spinning around in a circle. Nothing. No one in sight. Another bullet flies into the soldier's other knee. He groans in pain and kneels to the ground. Angrily, he fires off shots raining all around.
Where the fuck are you?
The soldier lifts up his gun to fire, but is knocked out of their hand by a bullet, shot by Erron. Erron slowly emerges into frame and walks up to the soldier. He throws down a glass bottle right in front of the soldier with boiling green liquid inside that bubbles on the ground. Erron steps on the soldier's head with his boot and presses him down into the boiling liquid.
No, please.
The soldier's head is pressed down into the liquid, and his face disfigures and crumbles. He screams in pain. Erron finishes him off by bashing what's left of the soldier's skull into the ground. Kabal clears the smoke. One of the Black Dragon soldiers has been shot dead, leaving 3 of them left. Mavado and 2 other Red Dragon soldiers remain after Kano's laser beam kills several of their soldiers. One of the Red Dragon soldiers is killed by the remaining Black Dragon soldier, and Kano slits the throat of the other one. Mavado tries to get away, but is swept up by Kabal.
Try to keep up.
Kabal hooks his leg and drags him against the ground so fast, his face and skin begin to peel off. Kabal throws Mavado's lifeless body into a portal that he forms and runs into another portal, forming on the other side, slicing Mavado's body completely in half. The last remaining Red Dragon soldier scans the forest, attempting to find Erron, who suddenly ambushes him by hurtling a large chained bear trap at him that closes in on the soldier's chest.
Catch.
The trap clamps down on the soldier's torso, eliciting a pain scream.
Tell me, did Shao Kahn send you?
I'm not telling you shit.
Erron, unfazed, pulls on the chain, ripping out the bear trap, and shoves his rifle up the open wound. firing, blasting out the soldier's head, killing him. The sound of blood drops to the ground.
Well, that was a right proper mess.
You could say that, but at least the message is clear.
Erron approaches, his hat casting a shadow over his eyes.
Yeah, that's about wrapped up yet.
Erron spots Mavado's body, split in half on the ground.
That's a bit much, don't you think?
He's dead, who cares?
So I'm guessing these were Shao Kahn's men?
Red Dragons. Our rivals. They work under Shao Kahn.
A gang war, and he has a laser eye. You people just keep surprising me. This better be worth the fuss.
Don't sweat it, Erron. After we win, you'll have anything you could possibly want.
Kano surveys the surrounding area, his cybernetic eye scanning for any lingering threats.
Oh good. Let's get a move on before someone else shows up.
Erron and the rest of the group continue their trek through the jungle until the light in the sky begins to diminish. Now night, Kano signals to stop.
Let's set up camp here. It's too dark to see anything. Won't be another 3 hours till we get there.
I'll go secure the perimeter.
Erron, Kabal, and Kano sit around a campfire. The other Black Dragon soldier watches guard.
That was some proper work, Erron.
Just making sure we all stay alive.
Yeah, that was good work, Erron. And thanks for informing me that we had a backup plan, Kano.
Ooh, must have slipped my mind. All worked out in the end, though, didn't it?
Maybe it's best from now on we discuss our plans as a group beforehand. I saved your asses earlier, you can trust me.
Alright then. It's settled, Mr. Team Player.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a leak. Be right back.
Erron walks away from the fire. He stops, but suddenly hears a strange sound. Turns his head. An unknown person is standing near him.
Hello, Erron. We meet again.
Erron quickly draws his gun.
Do I know you?
Does this jog your memory?
The man transforms into the same mysterious old man that offered Erron the chance to enter Outworld.
You bastard.
Surprised to see me, Erron. I told you, we'll be meeting again soon.
Tsung changes back into his previous form.
Allow us to become properly acquainted. I am Shangstung.
So why exactly are you here, Shang-Tsung?
I'm here to offer you a chance at eternal life.
Erron Black, Blood, Bullets, and Betrayal.